السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعين به ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق أجمعين سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب رب العالمين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وعلى أصحابه ومن تبعهم واهتدى بهديهم إلى يوم الدين. اللهم اجعلنا معهم واجمعنا بهم يوم القيامة في عليين آمين. Today's khutbah is a very special khutbah because it talks about a manner, a character, an attribute, a behavior that we've seen a lot of us missing it. Or I have observed even the new generation are leaving this attribute or manner behind their back, and they don't know how important it is for them to live a happy life and prosper, especially in their relationship with others. And before telling you which manner are we talking about, which khuluq are we talking about, I will tell you a few facts about it to catch your attention, and so you start guessing. This khuluq, this manner, it came in the Quran 103 times. 103. Allah Azza wa Jal have mentioned it in a different ways, as a verb, as an adverb, as a name, as an order to do, in 45 surahs. And we all know that the Quran has 114 surah. So almost 40% of the Quran have talked about this manner, this khuluq. And I will recite few of the ayat. I chose short ones, and you will know automatically the manner that we're talking about. And that manner, that khuluq, is always attached to the month of Ramadan. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون واصبر وما صبرك إلا بالله واصبر على ما أصابك واصبروا إن الله مع الصابرين واصبر لحكم ربك فإنك بأعيننا وتواصوا بالصبر فاصبر صبرا جميلا ولربك فاصبر واستعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين. Of course, we all know what is the manner. It's as-sabr. And one of the names of Ramadan, Shahru Sabr. And as much as I can in English, even patience, it's not enough to tell you the meaning of sabr. Sabr is bigger than just patience, but it is the closest meaning, to be patient. And to know what is sabr, you want to know the roots of sabr. The sabr in Arabic, لغة الحبس. الحبس, to keep something contained and restrained and chained down. Al-habs. لغة means in linguistic meaning. And istilahan, in a shar'i meaning, in an actual practical meaning, الصبر حبس النفس عن الجزع واللسان عن التشكي وحبس الأهواء عن الأخطاء والرغبات. In English, in a practical meaning, the sabr means you hold yourself back from jaza', from worrying, from fear, from overreacting towards difficulties and challenging. Jaza', you get out of control. That's what is the opposite of sabr. And also part of that is habsul lisani an tashakki. A lot of people, honestly, wallahi, we are people that from when the time of waking up until we sleep, including myself, we complain. نحن نشكو. Our tongue cannot stop complaining about the weather, about the kids, about the economy, about politics, about social matters, about everything and anything. And this is against sabr. And imagine those ayat alone. If I will only state those ayat, the khutbah is covered. If Allah Azza wa Jal keeps on telling you, isbir, 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 wasbir lihukmi rabbika, fasbir sabran jamila. And our attitude towards the order of Allah Azza wa Jal is our hearts and minds and tongue. It's all about complaining. Is that sabr? Is that establishing the order of Allah Azza wa Jal in dunya? قالوا الصبر نصف الإيمان. Subhanallah. The ulama, the tabi'een said that half of your faith is based on sabr. Be patient. And others said الإيمان نصفان. نصف صبر ونصف شكر. Other ulama said the iman, the faith, is two parts, only two main parts. One is sabr, the other one is shukr. Be thankful to Allah Azza wa Jal. Subhanallah. فنحن نصبر على البلاء ونشكر على النعم. We are, as Muslims, we live between two attributes. Whatever Allah has tested us with, we show sabr, we show patience, we manage that situation. And whatever Allah Azza wa Jal has put as a bounty on us, give us the ni'am, we have to continue do shukr, be thankful, obedience to Allah Azza wa Jal, thankful servant to Allah Azza wa Jal. Is sabr easy? Of course not. Is it there by default? Of course not. That's why the ajr is big, because you need to put a lot of effort, a lot of juhd. You need to do jihadun nafsi to be happy with what Allah provided you. So they say الصبر يحتاج إلى إرادة وعزيمة وجهد. The sabr requires irada. First thing, to acquire sabr, be patient, you have to be willing to do so. Everything starts by a will, a decision. You have to start and say, from now on, from today, from this second, I will enjoy this attribute of sabr. Since Allah Azza wa Jal have mentioned this 103 times in the Quran, in 45 surah, it takes only a decision, a qarar. I will be sabr. I will be sabur. Irada wa azima. Now the difference between having a decision, I will start acquiring sabr in my life, azima. Why? Because there will be a lot of challenges and you have to have azm and israr. I have to stay on this path. I have to fight everything and push everything away that will keep me from becoming sabr. And juhd. Three things. Irada wa azim wa juhd. The juhd is you have to put effort. You can't reach any khuluq if you don't put effort. It's not just a decision. It's a decision, it's a persistent, and you have to put effort. Learn, make dua, be among people who teach you. Stay away from what makes you less sabr. These points, I'm going through them very fast because it's a short khutbah. But believe me, when Allah mentions the sabr 103 times in Quran, it is a huge course of action and knowledge and faith. There are three types of sabr. Ulama have cut down all sabr into three major types. So you will evaluate yourself now. Now this is, already how much, of course the hadith, unlimited. But I try to, choose the Quran ayat that is straightforward talking about sabr. So now you think while I'm talking about sabr, evaluate yourself. Don't evaluate others. We are so good in pointing at others. Yeah, I wish my friend so-and-so or my wife or my husband is here to listen to the khutbah that they should be more patient. Don't worry about they and them and he and she. Please worry about yourself. Please. Just check yourself. So this is the three things that you need to check yourself with. Number one, as-sabru ala ta'a. Be patient with ta'at. A lot of us, young and old, sometimes we feel, not sometimes, to be honest, a lot of times we feel we are overwhelmed with the ibadat and ta'at. Salah, sawm, zakah, hajj, umrah, sidq, sadaqah, tarbiyah, for being good to your wife. There is a lot of awamir and nawahi. There's a lot of do and don't. Halal, haram. The first thing that will help you enjoy the awamir of Allah, the orders of Allah Azza wa Jal, is to acquire sabr ala ta'a. And how do you acquire sabr ala ta'a? By understanding that this ta'a, these orders, these obligations are there for you, are there to support you live happy. Allah doesn't need it, you need it. So please take some time to reflect upon each and every ta'a or ibadah you are doing and see what benefit that brings to you beside following Allah Azza wa Jal. The best benefit that this is, you are a servant, you are a creature of Allah Azza wa Jal, and Allah ordered you to do so, you do it and you know it's good for you. Then if you can seek the hikmah, what benefit I get that will even strengthen the iman of most of us. In salah, we are here, one body, كالبنيان المرصوص, shoulder to shoulder, foot to foot, facing the same qibla, unity, a lot of meaning. It's not about, the khutbah is not about those meanings. But the benefit of ta'at will help you become sabr. And not only sabr, you mushtaq, you are missing when the prayer is going to come, when Ramadan is going to come, so I perform this ta'ah. So you need, and this kind of sabr, you don't do it one time. You live with it. أنا صابر على الطاعات محتسب لوجه الله للأجر. You have to be sabr on doing the ibadah and you seek the acceptance from Allah Azza wa Jal, and you're happy with it. Some of the Sahaba, when they knew that there is no ibadah, the actual ibadah similar to here, like Salah and so in Jannah, they felt a little bit sad that we enjoy Siyam so much and Salah so much. This enjoyment, this joy is not available in Jannah. Subhanallah. Actually, I was happy that there is no Salah and Siyam in Jannah, and I believe most of us. But the sweetness they felt in their hearts meant so much to them, better than anything else, better than the fruits coming to them, better than flying wherever you want. But Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, of course, told them that it's different ta'ah there. The word Subhanallah, when you see your Lord in Jannah, when you visit Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yes, you're actually, this is the reward time, the gift time. There's no more test. So sabrun ala ta'a. One of the adilla for ذلك بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وأمر أهلك بالصلاة واصطبر عليها. There's so many evidences in the Quran. Ask, أمر, order, oblige your family, your ahlak, your wife, your children, whoever Allah Azza wa Jal made you in charge of. Ask them to perform salah. Just that? No. واصطبر. And istabr, it's a bigger name than sabr. Means continue follow up, continue be patient with that, continue reminding them till the last day of your life. And seek ajr. Second type of sabr. I'm trying to go fast. This is an amazing topic. Please go home with it today and practice it. الصبر على المعاصي. مقاومة الشهوات ورغبات النفس. الصبر على المعاصي. Have sabr against shaitan path, the temptation of doing wrong, the haram stuff. حفت الجنة بالمكاره وحفت النار بالشهوات. When the Jannah, حفت means surrounded by makarih. Makarih means things that people, the nafs, don't like to do. Again, a lot of do's and don'ts. Stay away from this. The nafs, the way Allah created us, we don't want to be captured in a way that we have to organize everything. We have to think of all our actions. We want to just go free, free. And we don't care what happens later. This is the nafs ammara bisu. If you don't put the nafs in the right path of the orders of Allah Azza wa Jal, and what's good for this nafs and what's bad for this nafs. So when you want to fight the bad deeds, the wrongdoings, the shaitan whispering, the desires, that uncontrolled desires, that requires sabr. You need to be patient, and you need to learn that, practice that, fight the evil thoughts. Let's be honest. Men are tempted by looking at beautiful things, and the most beautiful creature in our world is women. So this is a temptation. If a woman passes by, and the first thing you wanna look, so you fight that and lower your gaze. Requires sabr, and as we said, the sabr requires a decision, and then himma, azm, and then tasmeem and persistent. And when you do it for Allah, Allah will help you. Not because your wife is beside you looking at you. For Allah. For Allah. And you find the sweetness in your heart. And you find the sweetness in your heart. And by time, that becomes part of your life. Sabr ya'ti min at-tasabbur. Training. So there's a lot of examples how we can do sabr against evil thoughts, against evil actions. But yes, it's not easy. It's not easy. And that's why, alhamdulillah, the ajr of sabr, the mukafa'ah, the reward is huge, because Allah knows it requires a lot of work. The last one, الصبر على المصائب والامتحانات. Be patient dealing with tests and problems in your life. Musibah. You lost a loved one, you lost a job, you lost money in any of your investments. The doctor came to you and told you, we discovered some bad disease, and you have. This is a real test. At home, those tests is 24/7. You're tested by some things that you don't like in your wife. She's tested by things that she doesn't like in you, and she can't change it. You require sabr. It keeps our homes intact. If it's not Jum'ah, I will make everybody raise their hands, those who have things in their own children that they don't like, or they wish to change and they can't. All of us will raise both hands, including myself. But that requires sabr, patient and persistent, and dua, and continuous work on that. Whole life requires sabr. So the test of life, so 3 to summarize, and you see where is your strength, where is your weaknesses, and work on them. The sabr ala al-ta'a, as-sabr ala al-ma'asiyah, as-sabr ala al-masa'ib. Be patient with ta'a, ibadat, and continue improve yourself. Be patient with your temptation towards doing the wrong things and the shaitan path, and be patient with the test that Allah Azza wa Jal has given, because it's a world full of tests. It's an imtihan, it's a bala. Allah Azza wa Jal, this is the real life we live. It's not Jannah, it's not a perfect world. We have to expect to see the things that we don't like, and we have to learn how to deal with them according to قال الله and قال رسول الله. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم فيا فوز المستغفرين فاستغفروا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما، آمين يا رب العالمين. جزاء الصبر. What's the reward? Okay, we've learned that 103 times in Quran the word sabr in different and the versions of sabr في مشتقاتها المختلفة 103 times in more than 45 surah. And we've seen, mashallah, how important it is, what the types of sabr and why sabr, and that half of our faith is sabr. So imagine, half of our faith is sabr, the other half is shukr. But we want also to know what Allah Azza wa Jal is going to reward us for this sabr. Subhanallah, Allah made us in a way that we love hadiyah, we love gift, we love reward, we love the results. Of course, some Muslims, some awliya have reached, their iman have reached to a position, to a place, a level that they don't care about the reward that much. They should care, it's part of our aqidah, but that's not their main drive. Just having Allah in their life, for them, that's the biggest reward. Seeking His love and His guidance and His care, that is for them, that's the reward. So that's a reward that they seek. But also Allah Azza wa Jal knows that people and human are created, they love rewards. So what Allah Azza wa Jal said, and this is a shocking reward, by the way. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إني جزيتهم اليوم بما صبروا أنهم هم الفائزون. ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Allah Azza wa Jal said, Inni, I, Himself, جزيتهم, I rewarded them, اليوم, today, now, as if it is happening now. بما صبروا, because of their patience, in whatever they were patient about. أنهم هم الفائزون, that they are the winners, the true winners. When Allah tell you, you have to acquire the khuluq of sabr, and I am the one who is gonna reward you, and the reward is you are a winner. The winner, al-fawz, it includes every single positive reward that is there for you, not only in Yawm al-Qiyamah, after Qiyamah, but in dunya as well. And a word, if he tells you, you will be in the level 7 of Firdaus al-A'la. That's great. We all wish that's the place where Al-Anbiya wal Mursaleen are. If your dhunub, all your bad sins are forgiven. If Allah gave you certain things, it will be limited to those things. But when Allah tells you, you are a winner, just perform sabr, and you are a winner. There is one more gift, a reward. For me, I think it's bigger than a winner. Wallahu yuhibbu sabirin. Ya Allah. Don't you want Allah to love you? And what more than the love of Allah you want as a reward? Allah yuhibbu sabirin. Of course, Allah loved other attributes and He mentioned different things, but one of those, Allah yuhibbu sabirin. Imagine, when Allah loves you, you're done. You're a winner. So let's conclude with this. Such a short time to cover a huge topic. الصبر هو سلاح المؤمن في حياته في دعوته في دراسته في رزقه في حربه مع الشيطان والشهوات. This life we live, it's like a battle. It's like a war. And one of the best weapons you need to face the war, this battle, and win, become a faiz, a winner, is to acquire sabr in your life. Be patient. Take a deep breath. Think. Visualize. And do this in your da'wah towards others, including Muslims and non-Muslims. Be patient with your studies. Be patient with your rizq. I want to be rich. I want to reach 100,000 K a year. It's been 10 years. Be patient. That doesn't mean be patient and do nothing about it. Be patient and do whatever it takes to reach your goals. In your fighting against shaitan. Shaitan, you know how much time he has? Iblis? You have all the time in the world. He said to Allah Azza wa Jal, he challenged, he said, I'm here, I'm gonna grant me life till Yawm al-Qiyamah and I will never stop. I'll be persistent in my job by taking people away from the path of Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah said, sure, try. Only those who will follow you, you and them will end up in the hellfire. Enjoy hellfire. Subhanallah. And did shaitan stop knowing his end? He didn't. He had sabr on haram. He had sabr on working on people. He will never leave you alone. You try to push him 24/7 and he continues whispering in your head, do this, this is okay, this is kind of haram, this is kind of makruh, this is a gray area, it's okay to do it, you're better than others. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Don't give up. And the message today, how can we protect our children? That's why I chose this attribute, because I know we need it much more than before. Our children and ourselves, we live in a society. How many times a day you hear these words? Please. ADHD, anxiety, depression, loneliness, impulsivity, overreaction, and the list continue. What are these? In a world where everything is too fast. Cars are too fast, planes are too fast, internet is too fast, movies are too fast, people talk too fast, actions are too fast, songs are too fast. Everything is fast. That comes with a package. No more patience. I personally have experienced this in my house. When I wanted to talk to my teenage kids, it did happen. I start by making an introduction. Immediately, Baba, go to the bottom point. What are you trying to say? Excuse me, I have the right to say it the way I want. Yeah, are you too busy to listen to me? I didn't even start. And they don't have the patience to listen to you. They want you to go to the bottom line, and if they don't like, la hawla wa la quwwata. And then, okay, if some of them, polite, mashallah, you start talking and then he started like, he's telling you, finish. It's taking you forever to give. Just tell me what to do. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. We're so impatient people nowadays. We need sabr. And we need to know Allah Azza wa Jal have mentioned it 103 times for a reason. Please go home with a decision, with a qarar. I will practice sabr. I will teach sabr to the people around me. And I will become sabr to gain the al-faizun and to gain the love of Allah Azza wa Jal. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا واهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا هداة مهديين. اللهم اجعلنا ممن يستمعون القول فيتبعون أحسنه. اللهم علمنا الصبر. اللهم علمنا الصبر. اللهم علمنا الصبر. الصبر يا إخوة خلق الأنبياء والمرسلين. It's the attribute of أنبياء and مرسلين. They are all صابر. If without sabr we couldn't be what we are right now. So Allah make us among الصابرين and among the companions of الأنبياء والمرسلين. Oh Allah, help us teach our children خلق الصبر. Oh Allah, make us saburin for what's going on around the world, what's going on around the politics, the economics, the attack against Muslims. And we need to, oh Allah, make us among those who have the wisdom to deal with the challenges. آمين آمين آمين. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما وأقم الصلاة.